Rio Rancho, Albuquerque, and Bernalillo area. I've been a real estate agent since 2015. When I started in real estate, there was 6,700 houses on the market. This morning, there was 3,128 houses on the market. So inventory is low, but that means if you are looking to sell your home, you're going to get top dollar for that home. So if you know you have some equity or if you want to learn more about that, I definitely want to meet with you and talk to you about that. But today I want to do something a little bit different. One thing that I've been doing in my business is learning how to build my database, learning how to build my clientele, and learning how to get clients that are referrals that really matter. Because referrals tend to go a lot further than trying to reach absolutely everybody. So Samantha's passing out some papers for you guys for you to take a look at. You're going to get 2 pages each. One page is going to be my information, and then the second page is going to be for you guys to take home with you and fill out on your own. If anybody wants a pen, though, to jot down notes, Andrew has a handful of pens for me. So just let him know and he'll get you guys a pen. But you definitely are probably going to want to take down some notes because my goal today is to get your brain moving, to get you guys thinking outside the box of how you can build your business. Because I'm building my business, and I think that the success that I'm having at the rate that I'm having right now, everybody deserves to have. So I heard a lot of people today talking about how they wanted to build their business and who they wanted to reach out to. So what we're going to do is just jump right in to creating your database. The first thing I want you to do is write down the letters S as in Sam, the letter A as in Apple, and then the word contacts. Again, S as in Sam, A as in Apple, and then the word contacts. And I want you guys to go on your app store, and I want you to download the app SA Contacts. SA Contacts is going to help you pull all the contacts from your phone and put them in a super organized Excel spreadsheet. And that's your database, guys. Anybody that you found worthy of putting in your cell phone is somebody that you want to reach out to and you want to talk to, and that knows you because you put them in your cell phone to some capacity, and guarantee if you tell them where you're at and what you're doing, they're going to want to partner and help you as well. So download SA Contacts. That's the first thing. It takes 2 seconds for it to turn it into an Excel sheet, and you can email it to yourself from the app. Super awesome. Once you get that, you're then going to take your database and put your database of your client. Maybe they're your clients, maybe they're your referral partners, maybe they're your friends and family, people that you know again. But you want to categorize them, and you want to know where they are going to be in your database to help you and grow. So we're going to start right in the middle. If you're looking at the sheet with all the writing on it, that's my sheet. If you're a realtor, that's your numbers. That's the goal that you want to be at. If you're not a realtor, then you're going to have your blank sheet to fill out for yourself. But we're going to start right in the center with the core advocates. So core advocates are going to be people that you know that are in business that are referral source partners for you. So for me, for example, Heidi with State Farm is a huge referral source partner for me because she has a clientele of business people. She knows what I do, and she's able to send me referrals. Other people that work for me are CPAs, like Keith, the financial planner. A funeral home, believe it or not, is a really good advocate for me because somebody's passing away and there's something that's usually happening with a property. So if they need to sell it or if they want to move out of that home and buy a new home, that helps as well. And wedding planners, of course, new couples getting married, they want to buy their first home together. And there's some really great programs for that. So if you are getting married, I have a really cool program for you for first-time home buyers or next-time home buyers that are buying with your significant other, soon-to-be spouse. So let me know on that. So based off of that, you have your core advocates. So can anybody think of somebody who would be a core advocate for you? Lauren, can you think of somebody that would be a core advocate for you? Another business that has people that can send you?
Yeah, a realtor.
There you go. Perfect. And Keith, who's a good one for you?
CPAs a lot are really good for me.
Yeah. So CPAs, they're trying to help people determine where to put their funds, how to best delegate all of their funds so that they're working, you know, their dollars right where they need to be. And so that is perfect example. So things like that. Jaime, can you think of anybody that's a good core advocate for you? Somebody that would be another business that would be able to give you good referral sources?
Yeah, give me good referral sources. I mean, pretty much everyone. I got good referral sources here, like Michael Schlichty's a great one, Andrew's a great one, David Cruz from he's a great one too. So really, anyone who wants to connect with anyone who really wants to have a business grow and just learn, you know, because every business is different. Everyone, you know, we're all in the same thing, but
Exactly.
So anyone who wants to collaborate.
Perfect. Thank you. So again, those are perfect examples, guys. People that you can think of that you can reach out. So as I'm talking, make sure you're jotting down notes, thinking about who those people are going to be as your core advocates. Who are you going to use as your core advocates? What type of business industries do you need to reach out to? And then when you open that SA Contacts Excel spreadsheet, you list those people as core advocates. And those are the people that you're going to want to stay on top of and make good connections with. Those are the people you're going to want to talk to quarterly and making sure that you're touching base with them so that they remember what you're doing. You tell them, you give them an update on your business, and then ask them, how can I help you in your business? This is where I'm at. So when I start my phone calls, I don't like to start my phone calls with just saying, hi, and then making a long spiel to tell you, oh, I'm also going to do this in business now. I like to start my phone call and saying, hey, this is what I'm doing in business now, and I want to tell you all about it. What are you doing in business? And then, how are the kids? I want to end on a positive note of calling and saying, I really care about your family, but I really want to get my business just knocked out of the way first. So if you guys are struggling with call reluctance and you don't want to call other people because you're afraid you're going to annoy them or they're not going to want to answer your calls anymore when you're calling, making sure that you're letting them know specifically what you're calling for is so important. I know if I call Heidi and I start talking to her just about business immediately, she's going to respect that. But then we're also going to catch up on the kids because that's what we do. So if you guys are making those calls and having call reluctance, make sure that you know, making sure people know exactly what order you're going to go in. I'm calling to talk to you about business. I do want to talk to you about the kids, but let me tell you what's going on first. And then asking them in return, how can I help you with your business? Whether it's holding them accountable for something and making a follow-up call to them a month later and say, hey, did you get that done? Those are things that are going to help you build relationships with your core advocates. With my core advocates, I get out of each one about 3 to 5 referrals a year. So those are my numbers. Your numbers could be different depending on how many referrals you're getting out of your core advocates and how many you want. Out of that, that's about 15 to 25 referrals a year. And referrals are the best ones because somebody has already advocated for you and said who you're going to be to them. And then all you have to do is be who you've promised to be to your core advocate. The next section you're going to reach in the next inner circle is going to be your advocates. And these are going to be your past clients, your friends, and your friends and family that know how to refer you. So I'm going to extra say this. They know how to refer you. I don't like when somebody comes up to me and is like, hey, did Susan ever call you? She said she wanted to sell your house, and I gave her a number. She said she was going to call you. And I'm like, never got a call from Susan. And it's because I have not told that person how to introduce me, how to communicate what I need to them. I like people to say, hey, LeAndra's going to call you at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and then you shoot me a text and say, hey, call this person at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And I promise I'm going to call that person when you ask me to call them, because that is how I want to be introduced. Or better yet, say, hey, LeAndra, yeah, oh yeah, no, you know what? Andrew's sitting right here and he wants to talk to you.
Sell my house.
Do that for me, guys. Do that. But teach your business partners, teach your advocates, your past clients, your friends, and your family how to refer you. If they know how to refer you, you're going to get at least 1 to 3 referrals out of these people each year. Depending on your business, it may be more. Everybody's different of what they're looking for, but at least 1 to 3 are going to come from that. With me, I have about 50 people in my advocates group. So that translates to me getting about 50 to 150 referrals. So right there, guys, numbers are talking, right? We're already building up, getting at least 75 referrals a year. If I could sell 75 houses a year, I'd be very happy. 75 houses would be a great, great, great thing for me. So the next group you're going to reach in your inner circle are your allied partners. So these are going to be any business that your clients are doing business with. So when I sell a house, everybody has to get insurance on that house. They might not pick my insurance agents that I recommend, but if they pick a different insurance agent, that could be another advocate for me. I could do an excellent job for my client. They can turn and say that to their insurance agent, and suddenly their insurance agent is sending people my direction as well and helping me build up my clientele. So if you think about other people's businesses that they work with, think about going back to your core advocates. CPA works for you. Think about the clients that you work with that have different CPAs than yours and building relationships with those CPAs. Saying, hey, who's your CPA? Let me contact them. Can you put a good word in with your CPA for me? And from there, they might give you 1 referral a year, not a ton, But if you have 100 allied partners like I do, that's 100 referrals a year. So already right there, that's 275 referrals that I got in 1 year, guys. Just from reaching my core advocates, and my allied partners. Staying within my inner circle. Close ratio for me on referrals, I'm working on making it stronger, but is about a 12-to-1. So that's 27 to 45 deals that I'll do in 1 year by keeping on top of my core advocates. So the first thing to do, download your contacts. Once you get in your contacts, categorize them and see if they're in any of these groups. And if they are, touch base with them and call them quarterly. And don't stress out about, oh my gosh, I don't have time to sit and make calls all day. There's a total of how many days in a quarter, or how many weeks in a quarter, Andrew?
How many weeks?
How many weeks are in a quarter?
Too many.
Anybody? Anybody? 13. 12, right? So about 13. There's 26 letters in the alphabet, divided in half, 13 again. If you choose anybody that's alphabet letter, say you go from A to Z, B to Y, and you just mix it up. And every week, spend 2 hours making these quick phone calls and do 2 letters of your alphabet. So once you have them categorized, separate them and start calling them by alphabet. And do it every quarter and make yourself, every Wednesday at 4 o'clock, I'm going to make these calls. Set yourself a goal of a way to really reach these people, because guaranteed these people want to help you grow your business. I want to help you grow your business. I want to be on your list in helping you. I know, David, you're meeting with one of my clients today to do some flooring, right? So, yeah. So he's meeting with one of my clients today to do some flooring work. And so that's something that I can do. I can be an advocate for him and helping him grow his business as well. If there's something that I know you guys can do, truly, Nolan, we can use you guys for termite inspections. Daniel, I just used you to do a drone video at one of my properties. There's tons of opportunity. Heidi did a quote for me yesterday. Lauren did some insurance for us last week. You know, there's different things that I can really reach out to all of you guys and help your businesses grow. So I really want you guys to know that I want to be in your inner circle in any way that I can. If I'm not in your inner circle, I want to help you figure out how to build your business by working through this. So the next section in the blue is going to be your MET group. Your MET group is going to be a little bit different. These are going to be people that have you met and acquainted. How many of you have friends on Facebook that you've never met in person? How many of you guys come to networking groups and you're like, oh, hey, we're friends on Facebook? That's your MET group. In some way you're acquainted with these people. In some way you've met these people, and they may be referral sources for you. You might not get as many referrals out of them. You might not get, you know, what you're looking for out of them. But these are people that you've met that are potential clients. So never forget that although you're staying in your inner circle and building resources, you have this huge group of people that you still can reach out to and still can get business from. And again, having about a 12 to 2 close ratio with anything you get from your MET group is where I'm at on that as well. And then in your yellow, you move over to your target group for people that you haven't met. So for me, haven't met target group would be somebody who's a for sale by owner. They clearly need help selling their house. Sometimes people do it on their own for sale by owner, but if you don't have the right photography, the right staging, the right pricing, they can lose thousands of dollars that they could have made if they don't know what the current market is doing and they do it on their own. So for me, that's still a client. So that's somebody that I can reach out to. Somebody who had their house listed for sale and it expired and they didn't relist it, that's still a potential client. There might have been a reason that they didn't sell, but it might have just been that they didn't get the expectations that they needed from their realtor. So I can step in and provide that service to them as well. So as you think about haven't met group, Daniel, can you think of anybody in your target group that you haven't met that would be a good business partner for you? Give me one.
Give you one. Oh my goodness. You want a name?
No. If you want to give me a name, if you want to give me a business position.
His name's Chris. He owns Lizard Brewery.
Okay. So brewery, that's a good one because that would be great pictures to take. So again, businesses that you didn't know that it can still be partners for you guys, that can still be resources to help you get referrals, to help you in building your business. Kiosha, can you think of anybody? I know you just gave us a long list of people you're looking for.
It would be great to do videography for my home.
That would be perfect. That would be an amazing. Yeah, so for Facebook videos, and that's something I was going to talk to Daniel about too, is doing a promo video of myself through drone shots and kind of overlooking the city views or something like that would be a really cool thing. Depending on what you're trying to do to build your business, there is somebody in this room that can help you build your business. So as you heard introductions earlier, you guys stop back and think about those introductions and who can be in this group, this MET group, people who now they know you, they heard you introduce yourself, but how can they move into your inner circle and become better business partners for you and getting you the referrals so that you can help them as well. So think about that. And the last is just the general public. You can, at that large, you can literally reach anybody in the world. I do a lot of it at Facebook and social media promos. I know that a bunch of you has probably seen them on Facebook. I do a lot of silly stuff. Never? Never. I do a lot on social media. I actually did a video with Kiosha on the Mirror photo booth. Guys, that thing is way cool. I was sad that it wasn't here today because I was like combing my hair looking forward to some selfies. But you know, guys, if you guys haven't seen that in person, I know Kiosha will take the time to show it to you one-on-one if it's something you're considering using. It is way cool. It'll blow you away. If you are looking to buy and sell a home, please contact me. I would love to help you. If you are looking to build your business and if you want more information on how to build your database, how to get your business to that next level, how to stop trying to reach everyone in the world and move towards your core advocates and let your business grow there, I'd love to teach you more. This was a course that I'm taking at Keller Williams called Database Warriors. It's a free course for all Keller Williams agents. Keller Williams is incredible with the training and resources that they offer. This was the first 10 minutes of day one's course of a 12-week course. So this is the first 10 minutes of information. I was blown away with it, so I couldn't wait to share it with more people. And getting the opportunity to stand in front of my visionaries and teach them something rather than just tell them about the real estate market sounded more exciting to me. So I am a realtor. I love what I do. I am so successful right now. It's incredible the amount of transactions I have flowing my way. But building business relationships and building my business is my main goal. I am also a business owner. Owning my real estate book of business and owning myself as a brand as LeAndra Arias Realtor is what I'm passionate about. So if you guys want more information, I have cards available, and if you guys have questions now, I'd be happy to answer any.